Hey there, how are you? I hope you're great. I'm great, by the way. I was sitting up here thinking, talking to myself like I always do. And what I said to myself was, I think that many people are struggling and they're stuck with which direction they need to go because which direction they need to go because they're following so many different factions, so many different programs, so many others' way of life. And what was told to me, what I thought about, not even what was told to me, what I thought about was we have to go back to our essence the same way we came into this earth, into this realm, which was naked. So many of us are trying to go back to our essence and communicate with our essence with a handful of bullshit. Other people's ideas, and ideas, by ideas, I mean other religious ideas, spiritual ideas, ways of life, ways of thinking. They are coming back to their essence with a handful of bullshit instead of showing up to your essence naked. The way that you came here on this earth. The way that you came here on this earth is the same way that you have to return back to your essence so that your essence can teach you you. You cannot come to you with everybody else stuff and then say this is the way, because that's where the confusion comes in at. If you brought yourself forth in this earth without nobody else's shit, the only way you're going to get back to your shit is by dumping everybody else's stuff. You came here with anywhere from 5 pounds to 10 pounds. Some people was even 12 pounds. But once since we've graduated to become these adults, people are showing up with 250 pounds of shit trying to shove it down, give it to their essence, and not realizing this is why I'm so confused and I'm so heavy. I don't know which way to go. Get naked. Get naked. Your essence does not need in you to come back to you with anybody else's baggage. It needs you to show up in your flesh suit. Stand in front of your mirror, butt naked, and talk to you. Allow you to speak back to you. There's so much confusion because adults have adopted this way for themselves when that way is not working for them. It's not working for them. You did not come here with those particular rules. You pick them up and you trying to make your life work with somebody else's rules, and you don't see that that's causing you all kind of problems, and you feel like, oh, I can't find my way. I can't find my way. You got too much shit in your way to find you. You have to let that go. You have to actually get naked. You have to come to God yourself, butt naked. And if you're not willing to do that, you shall stay confused. You shall stay confused. And the confusion, it's all a part of the process of you finding yourself back to you. It's all a part of it. Don't ever think that I don't understand how this situation works. But I'm looking at so many people, friends and strangers, that are bouncing all around like Tigger. They go bounce over here to this concept and it don't work for them. They bounce to this concept and it don't work for them. They bouncing just all over the goddamn place and saying, I don't understand what's happening with me. You're in your way. You bringing shit to you that you did not come here with, and you can't figure out what is the problem. The problem is you have an issue with letting go. You don't know how to release what isn't yours. You don't know how to release. You don't know how to release what is not yours. And you're doing yourself a huge disservice by holding on to everybody else's shit, because that is actually what it is. You got to go back to you naked, butt naked and pure. Go back to you butt naked like a fool that does not know anything, and allow your essence to retrain you on what is your truth. Because everything floating around here, even though it sound good, it ain't yours. It's not for you. excuse me, it's not for you. So you got to figure out what the hell you finna do. The confusion will stop when you go to you with nothing in your hands but a heart and that confused mind that's getting ready to get rinsed.